Welcome to Wall Street Sizing Up, where we follow the smart money, where we consider the high conviction most recent buys of large hedge funds hacking their knowledge and giving you a simple rating on how their buys can benefit you and your portfolio. We filter through 13G and 13D SEC filings. We break those buys down to bite-sized pieces so that you can understand what stocks have shut their load, what stocks are still solid, what stocks are still in an uptrend, and what stocks are absolute dog shit. So, with that being said, we're off to the Jumbotron. And FinViz, here we come. The Dow was up 165 today. Nasdaq was up 25 and the S&P was up 0.5%. Pretty good day. A lot of green on the heat map. Love to see that. First stock that we are going after today is VCNX. VCNX. Guys, I have already taken a position in all three of these stocks I'm going to show you today. I wanted to make this video yesterday and the day before. I'm sorry. We were changing screens and it was a hassle. But here we go. VCNX, VCNX. VCNX, you can see, is I've already lost money and I'm down $6, about a point. So you'll get a better entry point than myself. VCNX is a clinical stage biotechnology company which engages in the development of targeted biotherapeutics to treat serious diseases and conditions with unmet medical needs, including cancer. For the good of the world, baby. 100 million market cap. It's got 2 million shares of average volume, which is good. You always want over 1 million shares of volume, so you can short and go long. Woo! Look at this thing. Look at this thing. This thing hit the Cialis on July 16th and then just went into like a gym plank. You know, first of all, let's see who bought this. VCNX was bought by Steve Cohen's .72. If you don't know who .72 is, here is their website, but I could tell you who they are. Essentially, they're a multi-strat long-short hedge fund, macro hedge fund. These guys are the big leagues. I've had a friend that used to work there. Literally, they can get any Fortune 500 CEO on the phone within 20 minutes. They are, again, the major leagues. So if they took a position of 1.5 million shares, it was a new buy, which made it a 7.2% of all outstanding shares. So let's talk about the stock though now. Again, it hit that Cialis hard, but in the plank, but look at this. It's still pumping. Now again, this week and today in particular, it is kind of a bottoming out. I'd be real careful in the stock. I still have to give it a 4 stars. One, because Mr. Steve Cohen got into it. Mr. .72, the man, I believe he's about to buy the Mets, in fact. It's crazy. I don't see a lot of dark arts here. I think the compressor is still attached here. I mean, clearly it's in a pump. Again, 3.5 to 4 stars. Cha-ching. But I would be careful. I really would. Next stock we're going to is OTIC, which stands for autonomy. Now, let's see what autonomy does. Again, I've got to position this. I made $4 today. I'm getting rich. 1%, I'm up. Woo! So, again, if you get in this tomorrow morning, know that I got my entry point was at 413. It's at 418 right now. Clearly, you'll see these in these high conviction buys. You will see a lot of hedge funds get into these biopharmaceutical companies or life science companies or medical device companies because these things pop and they pop hard. And when they pop, it could be 15, 20, 25%, sometimes 100% plus on a day, especially now. So, going back to autonomy, biopharmaceutical company which engages in the development of therapeutics for neurology. You can see some really cool stuff there. They help with hearing loss, severe hearing loss, $200 million market cap, and almost 1 million shares a day are traded. So you can go long, you can go short. Now, whoa! Now there it looks like some dark arts are hitting this. This thing is swerving all over the road. That's okay. Clearly not a plank here, but what I will tell you is there's a plank here. Look, the elbows are down. Very solid. Very nice here. Again, that's the 90-day chart. So the point here, I don't know if we look at 90 days anymore in the season of COVID. The month is what I look at because people trade on the news, but clearly they've got something going for them. Autonomy, let's see who purchased them and how much of a high conviction buy that was. It was a woman by the name, and I think I'm saying this right, Bahua Chen. Her company, Cormont Asset Management, went in for 2.5 million shares, which gives her a 5.2% of all outstanding common stock. Now, she got in at the event date or the filing date was July 7th. So she got in, at a low point, went from 4% to 28%. So she is, 24% pump. She may be in. I would say that she's probably lessened her position by now. But she's probably still in this. Just looking at this chart here, I'd give this a 3.5 stars. I'd be real careful here. If you want to know about her background, just real quick, you can see it on the screen. She currently manages her company. It's close to $1 billion fund. She's been in life science and healthcare sector for quite a few years now. Again, I like the stock. It does swerve, but if you're looking at long-term investing, it's very good for that. And the short-term's got the volatility that you want to. I'd be a little bit concerned here that it really hasn't moved much. Well, I mean, it's moved up and down a little bit here like a porn star, but yeah, solid stock. OTIC. Next stock we are going to GLYC. Glycomimettics. You can see I've got a position in this one. I'm down 1%, so you'll have a better entry point than I will as of tomorrow. Glycomimettics engage in the discovery and development of novel glycomimetic drugs to address unmet medical needs resulting from diseases in which carbohydrate biology plays a key role. Very interesting. $200 million market cap, average volume about 1 million. So you can't go long or short here. I do want to see who bought this because that's going to be a telltale sign of this one too. We have an Oleg Nodelman, Ecor Capital LLC. If we look those guys up, clearly they only invest in fundamental biotechnology-focused investment advisory firm out of San Fran. I think Oleg has been doing this for quite a while now.
I must break you.
We're going back to the stock. Telling you, and looking at these charts, every chart seems solid. Big Daddy would love this. I mean, he would love this catch. I don't see any dark arts. I don't see a lot of swerving here. It's a solid stock. There's no bleeding out here. Nobody got stabbed. It's not Chicago. No offense.
The Bears.
Put some mail on this thing, man. I love this fish. Hook, line, and swallow. Bam. I really do. Again, I got in yesterday. You can see I wanted to make this video before. The 1 week looks very solid, and the month looks extremely solid, 50%. In the 3 month, clearly most of the damage is done in the 1 month, but it all looks good. In the 1 year, you can see it's trying to get back to where it was, but I really like the stock. I like who invested in it. Clearly, they are a pharma, life sciences firm. They probably know what they're doing. So I would give this a solid 4 stars. Well, that'll about do it for today's program. We appreciate you being with us. We appreciate all the viewers, and you know who you are, Charles Barkley and Nick Cage. Thanks for stopping by the channel, Sizing Up to Date with us. Please leave me a comment on how much I suck or something a little bit more constructive. It's always nice to hear from people who are smarter than me. Please blast a like, blast a subscribe, as we are done here. We'll be back tomorrow, and as always, watch your 6 and go hard in the paint. We'll see you.